Hey YouTube, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So I promised you that I would do some meals on a food extended pantry kind of thing, and I know this sounds odd, but this is something that I feel all of us have in our food extended pantry. So we all have ramen noodles, whether we like to say we do or not, but I've found ways to be creative and make these a little bit healthier. First off, take that flavor packet out and kick it to the curb or save it for bartering. I don't know if somebody needs some salt. So what I'm going to do is a side dish and or a lunch with added protein and vegetables that you've already got in your food stores. So anyway, I hope you come along for the ride here because this ought to be fun. So this is going to include, and I'm going to go, as I go along, I'm going to tell you what I got. 2 packages of ramen noodles. And this is actually going to be our side dish tonight. What I'm putting hot boiling water into is dehydrated cabbage that I've dehydrated and some parsley flakes. Cabbage and ramen just go hand in hand. I don't care who you are. And then I've got some peas here. Now these are frozen peas because I do not want to dig into my freeze-dried peas. Freeze-dried peas are my favorite thing in the whole world. I've tried dehydrating them, and if anybody's got any suggestions out there, they never rehydrate for me properly. This right here is I roasted red bell peppers that I got on sale for 25 cents each. I roasted them on the barbecue and then dehydrated them. And this is green onions that I dehydrated. Yum. Okay. And then in this little orange bowl, because I couldn't find any more of my glass bowls, they might be in the dishwasher, is dehydrated corn. Now, I will tell you that corn, I've done it from frozen, I've done it from fresh, and I've done it from canned. Canned corn pops back like it's never been dehydrated. So I just, don't be scared. That's what I'm saying. So you gotta make sure you have enough water in each of these containers to let the vegetables rehydrate. So we're gonna have a good amount of vegetables in this little side dish. Our protein is gonna be our fresh eggs. Now, if you didn't have fresh eggs, you would be using, I would guess, powdered eggs. Again, I don't want to break out my powdered eggs until it's a little closer to maybe the expiration or that kind of thing. The other thing that I will have in this is roasted sesame oil, some low sodium soy sauce, my homemade garlic powder, and some red chili flakes. And that's really about it. And I'm going to show you how to put this together, and you're going to be surprised at how easy this is, and that it's not that unhealthy. Actually, it's a very high protein. You've got a wide variety of stuff here. So let's get moving on that. Oh, one extra ingredient I do want to give you. I am going to use, because I have this in my extended pantry, some of this concentrated chicken base, but you could use chicken bouillon. And in this application, I would only use 1 bouillon cube for this particular meal, because or maybe even less. You're really not, you'll see, it's not a soup. It's a side dish and or luncheon. So I'm going to bring you over to the other counter after I get these noodles cooked way shy of al dente. So I'm only going to cook them for 3 minutes in the microwave, and or my tactical stove that I have over the fire pit, and I'll be back. So now I've got this cast iron pan is preheating. I want to make sure that I get a little bit of oil down there, preferably a peanut oil, but in a situation where you didn't have that, whatever oil you had would be just fine. I'm also going to be able to use some of this. Sesame oil is so concentrated and so strong, you can't really use too much in any one application. in a situation, we probably wouldn't be using that at all. But I encourage you guys, if you go out for Chinese food, which we don't, but if you frequent any kind of fast food restaurants or anything, I would get the packages of soy sauce and ketchup and all those things. I think they're all useful in any kind of a situation. Okay, so I've cooked the ramen noodles, and this is just without any, here, no seasoning packets. Those are all over here in a stack because I had to make sure that this recipe was going to be awesome. Anyway, so I'm going to put these in the pan. Now I want to make my pan at a medium to medium, yeah, just a medium is good. I'm going to, off camera here, my vegetables have rehydrated. I want to make sure that, yep, they're all nice and soft. I'm going to put them in a strainer. So I'm going to drain off their water, and that's what I'm doing right now. And then we're going to get this on this show on the road. It's actually a great little dish. It sounds funny, but it's really good. There's still a little bit of water in the pasta, so I want to make sure that you're aware of that one. And that's okay, because we don't really necessarily want to fry this. Okay, now we've got our vegetables that are coming over here, and that's really cooled down my pan quite a bit, but that's okay. I can make that work, no problem. So we're putting these vegetables all over, and kind of, you're almost stir frying, really. This is such an easy, inexpensive, delicious meal. So now if I was just gonna have bouillon, it would be the equivalent to 1 teaspoon or 1 bouillon cube. I don't really need too much. I'm really only maybe a teaspoon there of that. Got a little bit of homemade garlic powder. I'm going to douse that on. We love garlic. It'll keep us healthy. Who knows how long we'll have it, right? Okay. And some red pepper flakes, just a little bit in the background there. We don't need anything major. And we're not going to use any salt. Soy sauce, just, you know, and this is low sodium, but this is really, the soy and the sesame is what really flavors this well. And I'm talking drops of sesame oil. Don't do any more. A little bit of pepper. And we're going to toss this around a little bit. Now we're starting to get into the busy part. It looks good already. You guys, this is just going to be wonderful. I think my noodles might have got a little bit more done than I like them, but it's alright. It's all good. Take a fork. We're going to spread these. There you go. And I'm going to crack 2 eggs. Just, you don't have to even scramble them. Pretend we're out over the wood fire. Whoops. Get that out of there. And if you didn't have fresh eggs, you could certainly use, like I said, egg powder. So now you're really, all you're doing is going to cook that egg through. And nice. And it just kind of binds it together. My gosh, you guys, how easy is this? Ooh, you know what I need? One last ingredient. Pretty sure. I can smell it. I need it. A little bit more soy sauce. And I need, because I'm that kind of girl, since I still have access, I've got to have, because I've got this stocked up like no other, Tabasco. Okay? A little extra heat, some vinegar in there, and this is it. Okay, I'm gonna plate this up and I'll show you what I got. Turn that off because that cast iron stays hot. So here we go. This looks amazing. Anyways, this is my alternative for ramen noodles. It's got protein, it's got vegetables that you've stored, that you've dehydrated. I think that this is a great lunch. I'm just gonna give it a bite for you. Wow. It's delicious. Actually, you know, it could use a little more soy sauce. I wouldn't mind some of that. It's got a really good flavor. We'll put some more on there because that's the kind of girl I am. Let's see what it tastes like now. Now that I really want to eat it. But we didn't put any salt in here, so really all the salt is going to come from the soy. That's what I'm guessing anyway. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. So that's my my take on what you can do with ramen noodles, and just have fun with it. And don't use those flavor packets because they are full of stuff we don't need in our bodies. Make sure you know everything you're putting in there. I hope this inspires you. I hope that you come back next time. I hope you rate and subscribe my videos, and if you like them, post them on your Facebook page. You know what? I enjoy doing these so much. You guys inspire me every day out there to do something new, to do something different, and I just appreciate you so much. So I really, truly hope that this inspires you to step outside the box and try something new. All right, YouTube. God bless.